Antonio.
Antonio.
You said you remember.
Oh, I remember that you say you don't give a about what people say.
That's right. You remember that, man? And life can get really good for a long time. You look real sharp. A real CEO. The thing that's running through my mind most this morning is how humbled I am to be associated with these two, how humbled I am that you guys are here this morning. I think we are on the verge of fundamentally shifting the entire industry, not because of what Resi does for the consumer and the restaurateur, but for where it has taken the mark for everybody within the ecosystem. I'm convinced, after today's presentation, that many in this room and many acquaintances and friends of people in this room will go back and look at all forms of their technology or execution and strive for a higher plane. You know, everything I've done in the wine business and the advertising world, we've made a nice impact, but the thing that has made me most exciting is that we've impacted others to take the bar higher. No question, there's nothing that I'm associated with that is raising the collective in the entire space more than what the Resi team is doing for this industry. This feels nice. Vlog, listen to me. You have one at bat. This crisp, clean, beautiful day. We just got positive vibes, me and D-Rock here. And it's interesting, I literally threw that positive vibe of this little chilly walk to the car. Fundamentally know that my days are gonna be better now just because of that positive reinforcement. It's so weird for me how much I hate to be thought of as a motivational speaker. It's also so weird for me how obvious it is that optimism and kindness are foundational pieces to a happy, executable life, career, winning. Please just cut out the cancer of negativity. Please cut out complaining. Please cut out negative and inject positive. Cut out negative people, cut out negative thoughts, go see somebody, write a blog post about it, get it out of your system, the negativity, get it out of your system, and instill positivity. It's obvious out here. Guys, while I've got you, we're getting really close. I don't know if you can taste it. I don't know, everybody has a different VaynerMedia, right? You're in your own little sectors doing your own things. I'm telling you right now, we're awfully close. It's getting really scary out here, meaning we're gonna win this whole thing. I fundamentally believe it's over. And I've always kind of thought that, but man, oh man, oh man. We are very close to being the dominant communications agency in North America for sure. And Alan and Jeff Nicholson are in Singapore right now on the call. Like, getting very real. Please, 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 if that is not your drop dead belief, schedule some time with me so I can educate you on the reality. Thank you.
Thanks, everyone.
Beth, it's so good to see you.
Hey, thanks.
Sorry to make you wait.
No, that's all right. Good to see you. How you doing?
So good to see you. Hey, gang. Hi. Hi. How's everybody?
Good.
How's everybody's morning? Good? Good, good, good.
I like the kicks.
Thanks, yeah. K-Swiss is now inspired to make cool stuff since Garyvee sold him some pairs of sneakers. Been thinking a lot lately about life, to be honest, and lately, I'm sure for especially the most hardcore who follow me over the last couple of months, I've been talking about aspiring to be the best entrepreneur of this generation, or the entrepreneur of this generation. A lot of it obviously comes with business success, right? But to be very frank, outside of me falling ill or the 7 to 10 people I care about the most falling ill, at this point, VaynerX, the holding company of VaynerMedia and PureWow and all the new stuff we're launching, is going to be $1 billion company, just the truth. I mean, it is what it fucking is. It's a wrap. But to be in the breath of like all these incredible entrepreneurs that are really changing the game, and inspiring people like an Elon Musk or what have you. I think to be the best entrepreneur of this generation, you're gonna have to not only build an incredible all-time business and an impact in your industry or industries like I'm aspiring to, but you also have to bring the most value to the other entrepreneurs that are behind you or parallel to you or above you. I genuinely believe that I won't inspire that many people with like the kind of businesses I build. It's just not me. I'm not gonna invent Uber or Facebook or the Skim or anything. I'm not gonna do that. But nobody's gonna try harder to bring more value, to the masses through their content, through their actions, through their one-on-one engagements, through their I did a random phone call. I've slid into like 50 accounts right now on my Instagram because of that cool post I put it right here, Dude Rock. And then the stuff that I'm about to do. So I really I'm in that place right now where my ambitions are getting greater. Gonna take advantage of me being in a thoughtful mode. While I'm not at my most hyped and not my most hyped, my normal. While I'm not in my normal, I just really want to speak right to camera and make it very perfectly clear. It's the practicality, it's the dirty stuff that really matters. It's the practicality, it's the putting on the pants and doing your thing. It's the actions that are really gonna determine what happens. And so just a whole lot of talking in the system. And I talk a lot about do your actions match your ambition? And so many of you are so accustomed to consuming my content on full hype, wrestling promo mode. Maybe this tone will break through. Like, it doesn't matter what you say. It doesn't matter what everybody else says. It matters what you're gonna do. And just remember, you have a lot of time to do it. A lot more than you think. So go do it.
Good to see you.
Good to see you. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for being here.
So everybody please give me a huge round of applause for my friend Garyvee.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
It's really hard for me to worry about anybody in this room when you're in the first inning, when you're in the first quarter. What happens in the first 20 years of your life means nothing. I think your adversity is your gift. Straight up. Because what you don't realize is happening right now in the world is the internet is making everything equal, and the chip on the shoulder that's forming on you right now, the fact that you're not entitled and you're not soft and you can appreciate shit, that's gonna play out in your 20s, 30s, and 40s. You don't see it now, but you're gonna look at it the same way I did. When I was 9 and my mom said, go f yourself, buy your own Nintendo, I hated life. Now it's the best that ever happened to me. When I was 13 and I had to work every weekend and make $2 an hour bagging ice for 15 hours a day, and all my friends were partying and hooking up and having fun and going to parties and I hated it. Now it's the best that ever happened to me. So, while everybody was looking down at me back then, I was looking inside my own head. And honestly, every time anybody looked down at me, I registered that and put it in a column. And that fucking became my fuel. And so, I think you're lucky. And I know you don't. But just remember in 20 or 30 years this talk, because I think you might agree, if you're willing to put in the work.
Me, I want to become an author.
Okay.
I want New York Times Bestseller just like you.
Amazing.
And I have been writing, it's my passion. And I had applied to this writing YC Teen, and I spilled my heart out. It was just me. Just me
Raw.
words. Yes. They declined me.
Yep.
So it's like, that's me.
Yeah.
So it's like, they're not accepting me.
Them.
But it's like, should I?
No, but honestly, guys, first of all, they didn't decline you. One random person that read your declined you. Them.
But it's like, imagine if I changed some stuff up. If I changed me, they would have probably took me.
You're wrong.
So,
You're wrong. Listen to my face. I'm telling you right to your face. You're wrong. You're valuing somebody else's opinion too much. You're wrong. I'm just telling, this is not a debate. You're wrong. Do you understand? You're letting one random person, listen, do you understand how many people would have hired me? None. Who's got Instagram in here? Cool, go to it right now. Please do me a huge favor. Go to Instagram, go to Garyvee, that's my account. Go 10, 11 posts back. You'll see my report card. I was ranked 243rd out of 254 in my class. 243 out of 254 in my class. You know why? Because I knew it was for me. It might not be bullshit for you. This is about self-awareness. You have to know who the f you are. But for me, it was because I didn't need it. Because I didn't give a what Saturn, how many rings Saturn had. Listen to me. You can't let something be valuable more than you're pandering to them. Let them come to you. Take that same essay and post that on Instagram with a photo and see what happens. See what happens. Let the market decide, not some middle management person that read your Good. Of course it's true. And when you're young and 13 and 15 and 9, you think you gotta change your up because you don't know how it's played. That's why I'm here to tell you exactly how it's played. One person read your story, my dear, and that person.
Okay.
I'm glad you asked your question.
Yes, me too.
Always remember that, please.
Yes, I will.
Please.
I will.
Good.
Antonio.
Antonio.
You said you remember.
Oh, I remember that you say you don't give about what people say.
That's right. You remember that, man, and life can get really good for a long time. Take care, Antonio.